Well, first of all, let me start with a prologue that the President has made it very, very clear. He said this publicly. I can assure you he has said it privately with no less force, that we will manage a very professional transition. He's made the point that he benefited enormously from the transition from President Bush with again, a very, very professional handover, and we will do the same. Having said that, then already in March, he put together an interagency group led by career people who will be there and will be presenting, certainly initially, the various papers that we have prepared, etc. Now, of course, as we go on in this year, we will learn more about, for example, who will be the nominee to replace us in our various departments. And at that stage, certainly the Department of Energy, it's a $30 billion a year department. We have multiple missions in security, energy, and science, and environmental cleanup. When that person starts to get ready for his or her confirmation hearings, then I think it'll be incumbent on, in my case, for me to be involved in those policy discussions, making the points about, again, what's worked, what do we see as the opportunities for furthering the agenda of the department. But to go to Tom's point, certainly a department like ours, where we have large operational programs to carry out, we cannot succeed without good working relationships with the Congress. And so I think a major part of the advice is early and often be talking across the aisle, across both chambers, working with the members. I'm going to say, look, I'm not going to be Pollyannish. We all know that there are certain stresses in the political discourse, and there have been over the last years. But and Congressman Sarbanes would be a good example of, you go talk seriously with the members. They are serious. I mean, look, everybody wants this country to do well, to continue to do well, and so I think that dialogue, listening is certainly an important part of that dialogue. Is absolutely critical, and I think when all is said and done, get on the Hill, get there early, get there late, and make sure that you are working on both sides of the aisle and in both chambers. And I certainly feel that I've been the beneficiary of, and our department has been the beneficiary, the administration has been the beneficiary of having those kinds of discussions right from the beginning and, frankly, right to the end.